what is the trend? What's the direction? This is what people have. Is there a trend of more space, less space? What direction? If we're looking at Jackson at 160 high, we bring it to the average. Does that make sense, or is it?
I would say again, the industry standards that are there, just benchmarks, just kind of gut checks for the group to take a look at. I would say new elementary schools that we're designing today are closer to 160 to 175. Okay? And so, because we're seeing more resource areas, more small group instructional spaces, kind of meeting rooms, alcoves for students to break out into, and it's not a significant swing. We're not seeing schools like double in size or anything like that, but certainly seeing that tick up, or at least be at the upper end of that line there.
Just curious about any correlation between test scores and square footage, because I was at the school board meeting Monday. I remember seeing that McLean had such high test scores, and they actually have the least area per student.
Yeah, it's a very good question. We get asked that question a lot. How does the architecture affect the education? How does the architecture affect test scores? It's very difficult. For every study you find that suggests there's a direct correlation, you find the opposite one, kind of offsetting that. Okay, and so we generally think that the square footage analysis that you're looking at is more of a response to how many kids are we trying to fit into that building. Do we see any numbers that are way out of skew? Do we see any schools here in comparison that are much higher or much lower? It's more of an analysis there. There are, again, I would say more study around access to natural light, ability to kind of get outdoors as part of the education, integration of technology as it impacts test scores. I would say in this, there is very little to correlate directly to that specifically. Okay. Good questions. Any other questions? Okay. Well, so just to kind of keep us on track, if you don't mind flipping to tab 6.
Wait, can I ask one more question? I'm sorry. I had contacted Lenny after we all took the tour, just with the missing ceiling tiles and the flickering lights and whatnot. And I just asked when it was going to be maintained, or when a work order put in. I should have asked during the meeting, and he deferred to Dave Ross, so I didn't know when a work order was put in just to fix.
I will look tomorrow and see if anything has been put in.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Thanks. So if you flip to tab 6, what we did, what we just handed out was some updated information